Hey there, I want to talk about another cool chord. Actually, this one is more like an interval, and we're going to do something with that interval that will make it kind of fun and cool. This is just a quickie little lesson, but we're going to talk about a diminished fifth interval. Okay, a fifth would be like a power chord, like I'm playing A and E here, 5th fret and 7th fret on the bottom two strings. Okay, that's a perfect fifth, or a power chord, a little mini power chord. Same thing on the fourth and fifth string. Okay, and so what we do is we take that fifth. That's an interval. That's what's called a perfect fifth, and it's the fifth degree in the scale with the root added. I'll show you what I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 5. Okay, so that's a fifth. Now, if we diminish it, that means if we make it that interval, that distance smaller, we diminish it literally. We end up with that. Okay. Now that's also called a tritone, a diminished fifth, or an augmented fourth. You could call it any one of those three; it would be correct. And so what I want to do is I want to take that interval. Okay, and technically, two or more notes is a chord. If you could have an interval, it could be that's an interval, low E to C sharp, way up there. That's an interval. A chord could be 2 notes, but generally we think of a chord as being at least a triad. But here we have this. Now you can make this tritone the same way on 4 of the string pairings. Here on the bottom 2 strings, the next 2 strings, same shape. Next 2 strings, same shape. And then on the 2nd and 3rd string, we're going to have to have a fret between them. So these are adjacent frets. So in other words, 5, 6, and then here next string 5, 6, next string 5, 6, and then on the 3rd and 2nd string we're going to go 5, 7. That's a tritone. And then here on the top 2 strings it would be 5, 6. Okay, now where am I going with this? Okay, this is the laugh track. So we can take any one of these. You can start anywhere on the guitar. I like to kind of go up here to the 11th fret maybe on the middle 2 strings. So I'm 11 on the 4th string and 12 on the 3rd string. And if you just hit that tritone and then go down chromatically 3 frets, you get a laugh track. And like I said, you could do that on any. Somebody tells a joke, and again, when you do it when you play the interval on these 2 strings, you would have to have a space or a fret in between them, and so that's how you create a tritone on those. Okay, this is pretty silly. Now, you can add a wah to it and get even more of a kind of a television laugh track. And you can do it anywhere. It's very simple. Okay, that's the cool chord for today. I hope you can use it at some point to bring some levity to a situation. Be careful, because you might be doing it behind someone who's speaking or something that doesn't appreciate it. So make sure you know your situation well before you jump in and do that. I'm not saying I've been fired for doing that, but I have done it in moments where maybe I shouldn't have. So be careful. God bless you guys. I'll talk to you soon.